Gold now out to kick it away. 20-yard line.
But if you like it's the broadcasting.
Now problems right out of the game.
Trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the toss, here's Williams. And he's got some space here. And just shutting him off there. 34 yards.
Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And in the end, it was all.
Okay. Making some money.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I was just seeing something on my Fortnite.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
My PlayStation name is Display WC.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And these are the guys we're about to see down on the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their
heels.
Always
return left and right.
It's the rookie 4th-rounder Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now here comes Kansas City. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Oh, gosh, I'm not. Oh, gosh.
Right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. On 4th, and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be...
But oftentimes, it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
I had to.
Demarcus Robinson, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
That good for 22 and a 1st down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here. And we run this play right in the alley.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 10 more there and another 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack is starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their pass.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Damian Williams and the Chiefs ready to begin their next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's second down. Now Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy, but it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Point after, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Full right side taken in by Pettis. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Just one or two scores. You feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Gold with the extra point, and they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. So we have reached halftime with it. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here we go.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
Almost stopped the podcast. Sorry, guys. I want to go comments. When are they back? Look what you mean. Like, you know.
They'll run with Coleman on first down, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
Here, I'll be right back. Oh gosh. My controller's dying. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pause.
Create space for the running game to get.
Be right back.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Quick touchdowns.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field. And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Seriously, I'm doing it.
With a 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out.
I should have done this.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. It was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Because there's something in there.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Yeah, kind of backing. What?
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Getting hit by a bullet right before.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play?
Okay,
this one in particular.
Gotta go plug my Fortnite in. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and unpause it.
The field.
So the game
held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line.
You guys
the route
well
run, and the football right on the money.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, I might do a stream after this in Hello Neighbor. That's how I want to do it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead. And it's complete in the end end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh, gosh.
Marquise Goodwin, a
We're up by
24-yard
1.
touchdown. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So that drive, 4 plays.
I'm gonna win this.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Gonna win this
Still
match.
going. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've
How was
got
that
to figure out a way
incomplete?
to disrupt these
Okay, this is
offenses.
my last
And
one.
typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
All
He's
the way
going to
back
air
to
one
the touchdown
out.
if it doesn't happen.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Are you
It's
kidding?
the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and now it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now this throw caught left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and it curls back inside for the completion.
Throwing on first down, but this one
I'm
winds up to
seriously
be
scared.
incomplete.
I like what they tried to do.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Are you kidding?
Able to
Don't
haul it
catch
in is
the-
Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I don't want to go in overtime.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns
My
earlier.
controller's
Now he's
gonna
got a
die
first
in
down
the
here.
second. I promise you guys, I have to.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline.
Okay, there's 1 minute remaining. I don't know what to do next.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Seriously, like,
Now Garoppolo leads from McKinnon on the draw. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, it's Coleman. Oh, no, he lost the football.
That's what I'm talking about.
And these guys are going to get the football at
All right, there's only 30
37-yard
seconds
line.
left of the game, but
I think we just saw an example of a game situation that I know is discussed, practiced to the nth degree, go right out the window, and a chance to win the game as well.
Yeah, protect the football. On the other side, you're taught to get in there and rake it out. They did just that.
I mean, they go over this starting in OTAs and mini camps. You go through these situations, and
it's caught at the 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
I got it.
Butker on for the PAT. Extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. And they're able to get the connection on a long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down 28-21, 24 seconds to go. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
A very important extra point there, up and good. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
2 seconds. I came on the legend.
Now Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Are you kidding? Wait.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
Rush coming, and he he's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and these creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get out to the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone.
They can
create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around.
Okay, all right.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
What?
And shutting him off, now open field. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.